squally. Back up in this botch. Alright. Last tape was a little bit long. I didn't mean to do that. Let me get this out the way. Alright, so we were talking wire materials, we're talking hyper engine, yatum shata. Also in wire materials are these weird instruments like this. This instrument right here is called ancient ocarina. It's out of dual wire material, so that's 2 wires. This is the 3 wire, which is the ancient ocarina. And this is the 4 wire ancient ocarina. And that's on the O2 tip. Now, you see the holes. That potion's cranked up. Alright, now, I have it in the Blofeld. I know it doesn't sound like much. Alright, so let me bring camera here. Get this set up. Alright. Now what we got going on is some phase action. Let me turn it back down to 8 to the actual image. Alright, pulse width is at 0. Pulse width amount crank 63. On the 2, the pulse width 127, crank amount negative 64. The mod wheel action. Now, that's what the mod wheel on. So let's change it to the 3 wire material. And then the 4. That's just the way it does it. Now I'll turn it off. How's the mod wheel moving at? You see? But now I'm going to show you guys about running ohms through. I'm just playing that shit for the record so you guys can hear it, because I don't want to argue semantics with, you know, this, that, and the third. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm Buddha. This, I'll show you why. When I say I master any one thing, it's this. This is heavy. Alright, let's kill volume on 1 and 2. This volume's over. Now I got resonant filters going on. We take this bandpass 12 and we take this other bandpass 12. This is a serial thing because we're filter of serial killers. I told you that. And this filter 1, resonance 113, because you're going to want the steady. You get the tuning fork sine purer than the sine wave given, and the cutoff is at 59. Now, poor man's drive is a shutdown envelope. Envelope 3 is the choice, plus 63 on the crank on the mod source. And if you want to trigger a filter, you can use the FM source. It could be LFO 1 through 3, and it can also be any envelope that you choose. It does not matter. It just must be set to off. If you use oscillator 1 through noise, so that's noise, and then oscillator 1 through 3, it will be extremely low, with which, you know, you would then need to probably dirty it up with drive, which I'm not doing, because hence poor man's drive. Why dirty it up when you can keep it clean and make it dirty that way? Because dirt's natural, you know, it'll come. So turn this down because this is very loud, and I'll show you sign before we get into running it through shit. And I'll also note that oscillator 1 was feeding into 2. That's how you got to plug in FM. When you FM stuff on here, is plugging it to that source. You have to look at it like that. You can't just say, oh, it's just frequency modulation. No. You have to look at it at a more like 720 degrees, because that's really 3D. Because 360 degrees is just in a circle. I'm not getting into this shit with anyone. Now, sine wave. When I turn this oscillator 1 on to the plug-in, dual wire, that's because oscillator 2, filter 2 is plugged into oscillator 1. The octave footage does dictate how it will sound, which gets very complex. Now let me bring in the 2, and I'll plug it in some more. Now there's no LFO moving anything. Now turn that LFO on. I'm clipping. This is probably extremely loud, I'm sorry. This thing going through a compressor, I don't even understand it. I have it on, I should have maybe turned it on limiting or something, I don't know. Oh boy. Alright. 3-wire material. Told you it was like an ocarina. An ancient one from antiquity, one more alien in nature, because as you see it on screen, that's kind of strange. You know? And fear not, domesticated instruction manuals will have the little diagrams that you guys like to see. With text and yata mashata. Fret not. It will be girthy. It will be worth the read. I'm getting it together. Ink isn't free, that's why you have to pay a small fee. So you can get some extreme wind. If you want that wind, you gotta... Now, if you want to do something, you have to provoke this comb. How do you provoke it? You gotta turn a little bit of volume up. See, you have a choice of this. You could play with the volumes of 1 and 2 individually, or you could just shortcut it and go to that re-rock, set that amp envelope up to this ring mod level, because see, that ring mod level is 1 and 2 summed signal of frequency, but that volume is controls them both. See, you want to provoke that. See, I told you we're taking it to orchestra. I don't know if people really thought I was joking when I said that, or I was... I don't know, man. That's the 4-wire material ancient ocarina. See how much you change it around? Look, we'll turn to the 2. Did you see me change any other settings except for the oscillator engine shape or whatever program it is? Because, dude, these are plugins. I'm taking the filter ohm the noise of the filter and running it through this shit, they're silent. But right now, yes, I do have ring mod on. Yes, I know, but that's because we're using the comb, because we have to provoke the comb, because the comb is a quick, it's like almost like a clavichord or like a harpsichord, like you know, I mean, I didn't mean to do that, but like, you understand what I'm saying, man. So like, oh man, that's that dumb shit. My bad. Change it to the 3. And then back to the 4. You see? See, that's how it works. So we'll turn back to comb plus. Check it out. That's orchestral. You know? 3. This box bag. Man, I'm gonna do a movie soundtrack with this thing for no movie at all. I'm just right here, just buy it, man. I know you like it. Yeah, but this box bad though, bad. This box bad. Hey yo, I think we should after this video, wow, love, I think we should turn that one on. You gon' die. Every time I say that, it do remind me of that song though. Stupid. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Hey, you know what? It'd be even funnier if somebody came up knocking at the door and they heard that you gon' die. Oh shit, I'm at the wrong house.
Skate, motherfucker, if I use my granddad's hammer.
I'll use your granddad's hammer.
Whoa, hold up, Waldy. Hold on, alright, yo. So that was it, man. I'm gonna just wrap it up. Just running ohms through programs. Next thing we'll get into is running it through Tesla tubes. I'm gonna put that on next. I know you guys need to see it. I know you need to confirm it. I know you need to hear it. But I'm gonna show you how to Tesla vacuum tube work. Not no test tube. But we're gonna run a couple tests with them tubes though. You know that. I be getting tongue twisted, man. That's that fluent English, man. They say I talk fast. No, I'm talking fluent. You slow and you just catching up. Squadron, I'll holler at you. Good looking subscribers, squally, trolls. You know what you need to do. Do your job. Hate on the low, support on the cool.